We'll watch that rage bar and see if Impact is going to be able to get that for the team.
Feels like in general, it's Cloud9.
Impact going to try and play safely, but...
Oh, stunned again. Haunter flashes in for a spear's going to miss though, but Impact might get chased under the tower. Red buff applied, and there's first blood.
Meter's going to try and make up for it in the mid lane, though.
A point of weakness. Jensen already popped the ulti. Bergson maybe caught out. Gets belly ball there. This is going to burn the flash. Meteos takes him out.
There it is.
So smart trade there from TSM in the bottom lane. Bio's back in. Wants an all-in, perhaps. The good silence there might stop that. Biofrost puts up the shield. He's going all in for it almost. Needs one more order, but not going to burn it. Here's Sven.
Oh!
Doesn't get him. Ace
And Bjergsen's coming too. This is 4-on-2.
This is a bad time. Also top lane as well. Impact can ulti Haunter back, and that should be a kill. Haunter gonna try and fight it, but he can't do it. In the meantime, though, Caitlyn gets one. Caitlyn gets two. Biofrost will go down. But TSM clean up a dive as C9 clean up.
And they do at least convert. Oh! Jensen actually got a kill on Sven somehow. Off screen, and there's a teleport in bottom. Impact is down there, cutting him off.
Oh, it's gonna be bad news here. Double Lift now in a bit of trouble. Hyper's gonna proc. Impact will keep chasing in. Bounces on his head. Double Lift falls to flat. Misses the net, and Impact gonna chase him down. One more on him. Gets the door. Now they're gonna stun him up. They get around to the turret, and Impact. He transforms to watch the tough tie.
Bring that fight up top, and Sneaky's got to run for it now.
You better run Sneaky, because here's Bjergsen. Now gonna line it up. First Q hits, I think there's the flash out, but Bjergsen, does he look to dive? He flashes forward, snares him up. Sneaky gonna die under his turret. As Haunter and Impact.
Meteos is on top side too. They're committing so much to this top side.
Ulti, not there. Haunter trying to drink it around. Needs a flash forward, but he gets scooped back by Impact. Haunter, I think dead at this point. Eats the silence field, and Impact gets a kill.
So Cloud9, they're trying every time to strike back on that top side.
Jensen, what are you doing there? One more order is going to stun him. Double Lift shoots him in the face. There's forward ulti combo in from Biofrost, and Jensen almost going to go down. Does fall to Double Lift.
This is trying to get some vision.
Not that smart. Meteos, oh, he does get it. Connects with the ulti as well. Jensen going to combo it in, but here's a teleport in from TSM. Bjergsen, though, going to die before it can complete. I think needs it a little more. Oh my God, Darren finds the heal, and now Haunter's joined in, but it's 2v3. Meteos getting low. Haunter going to try and take him out, but he backs away from a Biofrost. Back in again there as Impact leaps away, but now he's been tagged. Soraka going to join in as now Double Lift.
Another cross-map play.
Yep, Impact with the ulti to get Haunter kind of a little bit of distance, but Bjergsen's still going in. The next snare's going to land Spence here as well, and Impact just caught in too long of a lane. The kill does go to Haunter. Impact trying to chase one down, but that's a flash forward. Actually going to keep chasing. Throws him out. It's pretty annoying.
Meteos has flash also.
Haunter has to go back in, but Meteos going to move forward, scoops him away, and Haunter doesn't escape. House to the back of the...
Taking shots at the inhibitor, and this will go down. TSM have not let mid-turret looking to go down, though.
Biofrost says no. Minions! Oh no! Yeah, they're gonna do enough work. They're gonna look for something no here. TSM want way more than just a turret. Bjergsen now ready to go. Look for Smoothie perhaps. He's gonna try and chunk him down. Now Haunter in the backlines as well to lead Smoothie. As he dives back in, there's another. Sneaky's gonna fall. And Cloud9 is trying to scatter to the wind as TSM gonna shoot down Impact to look for a flank of his own. But that's 3 dead. A double kill for Bjergsen. Difficult to win the game as TSM going to be up close to 10,000 gold. Bjergsen even steals away the red buff, not needed for Baron DPS. They're now going to leap forward into Cloud9's base, and Cloud9 retreat. Impact, no, he goes in. They want Bjergsen. They CC him up. They do get him. But now Haunter dives into the back lines as he's just trying to run interference. Double Lift doing so much damage as well. And he's going to clean through the rest of Cloud9. They're too far behind. A triple kill, sorry, for Aurelia as TSM clean house, and Jensen left to defend, but he'll die if he stays.
Yep, they take down the mid laner, but TSM prevail. Jensen actually is the next target here, as they might get the stun off.
It's too much, Jensen. Oh, he pops his Zonias. Looking to make a big play, but it's not today. As Double Lift gets the shutdown. Sperm will go down as well, but TSM are going to grab the ace and clean up the Nexus for a winning game #1.
Double F still being up means this Nexus is toast, and TSM in game 1 are going to take it and make a statement that they are still the #1 team in the North American LCS, and they deserve their spot. Building full tank means you're going to be at higher health as well, probably, and be able to soak those. So I do like that TSM not leaving that weakness in their...
9. Biofrost does not collect value.
Impact needs to punish now. TSM actually still here.
Sneaky gets him with the cocoon. Not going to get caught out. The heal's there. The door might be enough. One more bullet. Double Lift gets it. That's first blood.
Sneaky walks back out. TSM have not left. They just is about to go Meganar, but he's not level 6.
Gets slapped here as well. Tower dive now in motion. TSM gonna look for it. Miasma's down. Impact now can't go anywhere. Gets snared up, and that's an easy kill.
Again, TSM GG. Behind them, now they set up another one around mid lane. Meteos is here to try and counter, it looks like, but they're outnumbered. They better not overextend.
Oh, ulti's great from Biofrost, snags two, and now Sven gonna dive in. Jensen flashes out, and Meteos pops Haunter in as well. Teleport's good, but there's the ulti out, trying to clip Haunter. Not quite enough from Impact. Spirit's Refuge, no! Gonna get scooped back in by Impact, and Jensen gets a very well-earned kill.
C9 are able to make the turn. Impact's teleport and Cocoon actually overlap.
Ooh, catch on the Meteos perhaps? No, C9 able to turn things around. Sven Skaran diving in. Haunter gonna ride him with the statue down. Bjergsen flash ultis forward and look for Bunny Fufu. Bjergsen is gonna get him with the poison. And TSM now, it's their time to turn it around.
The extra.
There's the insta cleanse out. Follow through. There's the ulti from Bifrost to TSM chase. Miasma down. Jensen set up again and Sven Skaran deletes him.
I mean, how do you play any safer than that? He's
should likely get that back for themselves and stay up in turrets. Haunter and Impact still fighting, and Haunter's winning a little bit. Impact though, gonna turn around. Hyper's there. There's the Gnar ult.
Winning a little bit, not so much here. Here's Meteos, and Meteos does have flash, so Double F should be dead.
Yep.
There should be no way.
Not even going to bother flashing. Actually, maybe that ulti's enough. There's the flash forward. Meteos actually might die in. Biofrost again! Can he save Double F? But no, he can't. Biofrost forced to take the journey away.
Yeah, I think the ultimate there for Meteos
doesn't quite go all in for that one. But threatening Jensen.
They're gonna. Bio gets.
Forced to flash. Gravity Field's not enough. The magical journey out, but there's the Brawl ulti. Doesn't quite chase, but Impact's in as well. Stand United onto Bjergsen. They're going to cut them off for the pass. Impact flashes in for the big ulti, but he doesn't find it. And now TSM going to turn it around. Haunter in the back, but a great Gravity Field might stand them up. Haunter very low, does take damage in the front. He'll get tied up, and that's a kill for Cloud9.
Ooh, touch and go there, and now it's Cloud9 with control.
Damage. Pulse back to sneaky. Sven Protobelt's in. That was aggressive. Forced to repel. Biofrost setting them up. Only gets Bunny Fufu in the ultimate. Isn't going to tag him either as he flashes out. Sven Skaran low. They're going to go in for it. They want it. They'll take out Bunny. And Haunter now soaking damage in the front. Another binding finds one. And Meteos is forced to flash out. Impact is Mega Gnar as Double Lift does get snared up as now Jensen cleanses his way to safety. These fights are so close.
Yep. Bunny got.
I pretty much know it's a bait at this point.
Yep.
Ulti even there as well. Once again, Bjergsen going to get chunked. Jensen's going to find him with a slow Biofrost taking. Bjergsen taking damage! Slams him from downtown, and now TSM 4v5 as Haunter's locked up. He'll taunt himself over the wall, but Jensen's still chasing.
Impact does have teleport, but
this is the delivery.
Here we go.
Double Lift's like, hello, pop your Banshees, and there we go! Stand United in. Pop out from Impact. He flashes as well, but Haunter does get him with a taunt. Spirit's Refuge on top of him, and Impact now going to get chased down. The two-man squad, the most unlikely gank team. There's the calling out, and Impact goes down.
They did it! Double Lift with the 007 cosplay.
Well, TSM are starting it, and they've got pretty good damage right now. They need Double Lift in the area. Meteos actually there as well, but he's going to get taken out. Cast might save him, but Double goes straight back in, and that's two caught in the other binding. Bunny Fufu gets stunned. Sneaky will survive for now. Bunny Fufu forced to burn the ulti as Lucian's going to get a double.
Double Lift is on fire now. They are taking over the game. 34 minutes in. Baron is going to go down for TSM, and this will be the extra leverage that they need to get inside Cloud9. It's going to be rough for Cloud9. All those Baron-empowered minions helping take out the inhibitor.
Meteos! Huge play, but he finds Bjergsen, who's going to get Stand United on. Sven Skaran locked up in the front line, but the ulti goes wide out from Biofrost. Impact maybe looking to re-engage.
They saved the inhibitor just barely.
They found Haunter, but he's got a GA very tanky in the front line. As Impact can't keep going in. Back there with an R ulti. Haunter though still not dead. And Double Lift takes up Meteos. Now the GA is going to get popped by Haunter. Impact's going to fall down, and TSM explode in this bottom lane.
Yep, not able to get him enough into the wall. Backline avoids the Gnar ultimate, and TSM looking to go 2-0 versus Cloud9 here on Friday night.
They're going to take down the first Nexus turret. TSM commit some more. They're waiting for the minion wave. Cloud9 with only 2 to defend for 20 seconds minimum.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a hype killer. No minions. They're not down for the party quite yet, but here we go. Re-engage hype. Pastry.
All right, here we go. This turret's going to get threatened. But Cloud9 might have enough to defend the Nexus. Jin ulti out again. Curtain call begins. For TSM, they are going to go for it. Cloud9 don't have enough resources. Haunter going to lock up Jensen. He's going to go now, and that will do it, Kobe. TSM 2-0 Cloud9. Those poor minions.
No, Reignover likes to focus top lane. Elise is a great early game jungler. If Seraph gets caught, if he gets taken out early, if Huni can get ahead in these sorts of matchups.
Well, for Proxen, he was taking a scary fight there. Had it been hit already by Pole Belter. Unraveled Earth, he gets the seismic shove as well, and it looks like they're going to try to be going in. Rainover comes right up, knowing Proxen was actually still holding on that red buff. This may go very wrong.
Proxen's here, though.
Rainover's actually going way too hard. He thinks he's going to get the kill, and double bust either gets given back to Proxen.
People will just pick up the Seekers and then build towards Spellpen, but Proxen getting caught here.
Ooh, doubling down on this fight. Proxen.
TP coming in from Seraph.
After trying to get into range. There's the ulti from him, and it looks like Proxen taking one more hit, flashes over the wall. He tries to get the volley in, but it doesn't count. They're now sitting on an equalizer as they try to dance around that. Seraph, he is overheating, but doing more damage. Can he finish? Pobelter off. The shield comes in from Ninja, and they trade 1 for 1, but Proxen is going to come up with another kill. Actually, double for him now. They're looking for Huni, but he's got the wind slash on. They got to be very careful about that. Wears off.
Slow play it.
He's still got enough health to make this work for a Riven. The hits onto Ninja. The last
Nice
broken
flash.
wings, the tethered lockdown, and it's a triple kill overall for Proxen.
Really well played by
Of actually having such a rough early game.
Yeah, certainly does, but here comes Proxen, and Huni far up, does not have the flash. We'll see if he's going to be able to make a miracle escape.
Is he going over the wall? Next flip to the right. No, yes, he does. Last broken wing gets him to safety. Proxen doesn't have the true get
Going
to
for
get
the
over
CP.
just
He's
yet.
out.
That's for Proxen. He does not have the crowd control to make it happen. An end of the line.
All extremely long. Their average loss time is over 40 minutes.
Good stop by Turtle. He can't block that much. Glacial Fisher hits after, and the team has just split up too much. It was go this way, but he went that way, and Envy are every which way. It looks like Ninja could be the next to go down. That collateral damage, however, could be very big for Envy. Seraph just can't get himself to the back line. Unraveled Earth does not allow them. Turtle is just squeaking out of these ones. A very nice channel for that equalizer to go down, but it's going to be Seraph that falls in his attempt to find the team forward. The team wasn't even close on that one. Proxen's able to drop Pobelter in the dark on the way over. Rainover is in the front line, and he is not the tankiest, maybe of the members fighting right now. But it looks like they will be able to get out alive. The Soul Flare is flat.
Turtle's really low.
Ninja's still going in. It seems like the team had already backed off, and now it's a second guess to call for the fight. Just going for the auto attacks. They connect on the concussive blows in the Winter's Bite. The Wind Slash just misses from Huni. Seraph sidesteps it, and they may be able to finish off Huni as well. Broken wing.
Yeah.
That's about all it
Ooh,
got.
TP coming in. Bod's dead again.
He did cancel. He said, no way, Jose, not coming in on this one. Hakuo, he has the distance to get out. Rainover going a little too far forward, and they're blowing their flashes to get to safety. I don't know if there's going to be a re-engage, though, so not having those flashes ain't going to matter. Still going on to Ninja here. Immortals in full control.
Nice ult from Pobelter, blocking out the team, but Proxen's going in. Huni's low.
That's how you turn the fight on its head, catch the other team off guard. Look at Wild Turtle pops on the hunt, runs back to the team to give them the remainder of the speed. It may not be enough, though. An overheating Seraph in the middle of the fight as Huni goes down, bleeding all over the place. Immortals are limping away and falling just as fast. That's a double kill for Proxen, and the rest of the team of Immortals are going to make it out alive.
Once again, Immortals starts off the fight well. They get the free kill and lot, but they want more.
Does he have it? Baby Spider's
I think
dead.
he's with Adrian now.
Oh, Ninja. Did you get yourself into trouble?
Yeah, he did.
Very nicely done. A seismic shove right into place to finish it off. Adrian.
Mid lane open, why not just push the turret?
Exactly.
Instead, he gets himself killed. It's kind of rough.
It's you kind of get these thoughts of I can either kill him or keep
here we go.
Keep him out of the base. Oh! Oh!
Nice snipe by Law.
Eagle Eye Lob. So, a bit of movement made. Mid is opened up. This will allow Envy to get the forward wards we saw in the early game. And on the hunt, ooh. You try to go down valiantly. Hakuo falls trying to protect Proxen, and that's what
Envy really wants to push him off here, but in goes Huni.
the 1v3. The Equinox
They're still on Baron,
silent.
though. This is all that he needs. Huni's just trying to buy time.
The Mountain Dragon allows them to do this with less members as well. Huni is almost 3v1ing here. He's getting a 3-fight staggered with a 2v1, but he is able to first to capitalize on that one. And it looks like they won't get the chase through Ninja's Qs. It does mean they have map control with Baron now, and they are still going to go hard here. Rainover has been going every time he can pull the trigger, and it has cost him his life a few times, and possibly more teammates. The meat wall from Turtle and Huni as they start to back up, and they will have on the hunt in just a few seconds, so no worries here.
Well, they're going to turn around. They want to engage.
Oh,
In comes Pobelter with the ult.
on the Wall Weaver. He flies right in. and it looks like they're gonna go for more kills, working the ground around them, working the rest of the members of Envy. They'll find Proxen on the outside. The flourish slows down Huni, but he'll broken wings and he'll broken ankles on Proxen here if he can get in range. There's the stun. It looks like they're gonna need pole belter for this one. This allows at least a little bit of time for the base to breathe, but it still means Immortals are getting that much bigger.
Proxen gets... It's pretty brutal as far as AD carries go too, because Turtle's up 4K, but Huni's getting caught. Oh, is he gonna get out? I think he will. I think he's...
Oh, one more harpoon. It was in range. So much just to get him. If he can hop over the wall, he can. It's going to be a little help from Blue. Yeah, like you said, so much time.
Lot has just been kind of getting split from the team. He's getting picked off. They're not able to do it.
And it may be Ninja right here, somebody that can actually help that engage happen. Maybe a Ninja Q into a lot W, that long-range pick, that long-range stun, follow up with the equalizer, but nothing seems to be coming together here. Immortals again, pressuring down onto the base, knocking on the front door. They're gonna take down this second inhibitor turret, and now the Nexus here. These much easier as well. With that Mountain Drake, they're able to pick up through the standard lanes. And that is as well has played in their favor. We saw the rest of the map winning, but the bottom lane of Wild Turtle and Adrian had so much success for the rest of the map. It didn't even matter what Ninja and the...
Something like Ninja kind of wandering out the base gates here, looking for what, a little poke?
Right.
You know, he's like a full support type build. Just brutal.
And Riv in his final form.
Yeah.
Huni is making things happen, as you would usually see, feeling the pain in the top lane. And he's running in. You can see who the team is already. He takes down Seraph outside the base. Immortals was already inside, turning the rest of it into shambles for Envy. And now it looks like they're on the Nexus turrets. Again, a very back and forth early game that has just been taken control by Immortals, and seemingly after that are able to take down each turret consecutively, one after the other, finding that victory 30 minutes in. 16-13, Immortals take down Envy in game one.
Really was increased. Tom Kench has some changes. You know, you don't kind of just get the regen from that shield when you use your E. You have to use that kind of right when you're taking the damage. You can't just keep regenning up. But at the same, that's gonna be for Not. I think this is gonna be First Blood, Riv.
He does have a flash. He can go over the wall. It'll force to follow. He actually flashes straight, knowing the kill would still be there. And Ninja cannot come up. You can almost hear Seraph saying, "Ninja, please." But they both know it's a bad decision, and it's too late.
Not spotted out. That's what they're setting up for. Huni does not seem to be aware of it, and I think this should be able to be a kill on Huni unless he can make the outplay.
Seraph super tanking the turret so the team can get under and do more damage without getting killed. I was gonna say, it might be Proxen getting taken down.
He's the one that needs to make something happen.
Whoa, you can see right there, down to 300 HP with just a few abilities from Immortals. Ninja still has the W, may look to go on the back.
Coming in.
The Abyssal Voyage wasn't close enough, and Ninja couldn't get the lockdown. There it is, but it's the flash attempt that makes it work.
All here to take out the turret. Nicely played by Envy. Rainover gets caught.
That'll be huge, because Immortals isn't even moving on the map to get something done themselves. This
makes him wait, makes him wait, makes him wait, and then when it's too late, he flashes in, self-ults him, and that damage actually kills. So well played. And Seraph, Huni does get caught, but is it Huni really getting caught? They're gonna go in.
Oh my gosh.
Nice kick. We'll see if they can make the escape. It's gonna be tough.
Seraph has flash, so he separated himself, but could go back over he could have went back over the wall. Back with his team.
Well, that would have been wrong side on the map.
It's the bad way. You're drawing him in, but the team could. I'm saying it could have given the other portion of the team enough time to get there. They draw it out, so they actually will get the kill onto Adrian. This is the spot I thought he would have gone.
Yeah.
But then you're pulling 4 members anywhere. They haven't seen this tunnel, and it's actually going to be very, very close. Onto Seraph. That's the gravity field going down. Locks him back in.
Tier 2. Ooh, this is risky.
Oh, he's gonna have. They're gonna have to use everything on Rainover in the front, which means Pobelter and Huni could have people to dive on. There just isn't enough room to close the gap. And in the bot lane, Hakuo goes down.
Rotation 2. 4 members here from Envy.
Oh, hello.
Can they get done?
Rainover says, I have enough tank to call them up. This is a bit of a bait, but it may be with his life. And they do take the claw. It's into Rainover. They take him down with his flash going as well.
Kick.
A kick back into the team, exactly where he needs to be. Can Lod finish it out here? The damage traded is not the same, and Lod has to take a few extra shots. Finally taken down by
Here comes Huni, though. A Seraph TPing as well. The whole team's coming in.
They're going for the long haul on this one. That is Adrian going down. His ultimate was used in the last fight. so the heal isn't there for the rest of the Immortals crew. Pobelter on the outside delivering in the lasers. Huni now goes down, and it's an I think I can situation for Pobelter. He thinks he can go in. He takes the first few on the fight, and he almost gets Ninja.
Rek'Sai's coming, Rek'Sai's coming.
Proxen,
He's
and
res.
that's gonna be Rainover coming in. He didn't have anything on the right. Seraph tries to back, but it's awarded. Brosh and Pobelter is picking up everything he thought he could. They fly through the turret. Laser hits, but there's no more speed to be caught. And they may actually try to hit this one. Rainover takes the turret. No, that's Pobelter on the turret. The heal comes in. Adrian setting.
Huni lands the Q. Nicely played, and they should be able to get the eat. This is going to be enough time. We'll see if they can get the kill.
Gets the lick to stick. Oh, very nice Sonic Wave resonating strike. Follow up after the kick. Had to use
for the team 306. Oh, nice ult.
That diamond in the rough Lod was talking about. The binding over as well. They CC'd a bit on top of each other, but it doesn't matter. They CC'd Pobelter down, and that's TSM, a top team, start to go with the flow of Immortals. Envy still needs to play their game. They still need to know they can have lane control. Here, they might lose a little bit of it. Huni and Proxen very low. Seraph has to turn here, and it looks like they're going to go down. That's one kill, and unfortunately, Immortals aren't going to have to make Envy guess on how to play next. They're going to take Envy down and take control. This'll voyage to the bot lane. Proxen and Seraph take a ride. The Tempered Fate locks out the turret. They're trying to get the sustain. They take down Adrian. They'll be able to take down the rest of the members more clean. The Zanyas from Ninja. He should be Pobelter's next focus. He goes down as the team trades 2 for 2. Very quickly after that, they're going to go for a journey. It's going to be Rainover first. Pobelter rose. Rainover took the block of the Cosmic Binding, so Pobelter could continue to finish kills. The cleanse and the flash. Is it enough for the chase? Another binding. We're getting some frequent flyer miles out of these journeys, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's going to be Hakuo that goes down. Can they finalize that kill? It's an ace, and there goes Lod.
Deja vu for
over the wall, and it will not be taken by Ninja. They are just trying to deter Immortals right now, but they have not turned a blind eye. They are continuously going at this fight, and one after the other, Ninja finally goes in. He's taken down Adrian. It seems to be the first focus that Envy wants in this trouble they found, but still came out on top.
Yeah, they do get the kill. Oh, here we go. Right. Pobelter, they're going to kick him in.
Hiya! Right back, Proxen could be going, or rather,
Pobelter going
that
down on that one.
Yeah, the Chaos Storm, very scary. Lod almost has his parade rain pick. It's going to be on 4 now, so the fight may work.
Down. They're engaging. Tahm Kench going in with Lee Sin. Can they get the play?
Take a bit. They've been on Adrian the whole time. Proxen focusing Adrian. Turtle has Seraph on him, but they're all focusing now. They did turn back on a Pobelter. The communication now flowing for Envy. Can they make any more count? Who needs the one in the middle? But again, they find Lod right away and delete the damage. When you have no DPS, you see what happens to Envy. They continue to turn and run the fight. Turtle just with a hook shot, Mystic over on the side to hit Seraph, and now Envy has been pushed out of their own base, and Immortals sits goal side to the Nexus as they take down middle inhibitor.
It's a 3 for 2, but Immortals get what they came for. They take the turret, they take the inhib, and Ninja is up here. What is he doing? Ooh, can he get out? I don't know. Turtle is low.
This is...
He has no ult, though.
With the take, it's a money gain that they can get, but their minion waves are pushed so far up. Is one kill enough? Did Ninja just dance this out enough for the team to come back and pull something in their favor? Ninja goes down, Flash is down, however, so resources used there. And Envy keep trying to grab that first rung of the ladder to get back in, but it seems they just keep slipping. Does he take it? He gets popped up immediately. It can be finished as well. Turtle left the fight. He said sayonara, and the rest of the team may be in.
It kills him out of the air.
Amazing hits by Huni. He is making it work right now for the team, but he may go down valiantly here as the rest of the members get out alive.
Towards it, they're making the rotation. Can Envy get here in time? It does not look like it.
Tempered Fade. Oh, it's so close to coming up. They just started out. 830. That's smite range for both junglers as it comes out. It's gonna go over to Rainover. It was not a Proxen to be had in sight.
Huni's not here.
The resulting fight. Pobelter goes straight for Lod. They get a lot of damage onto Seraph, who needs to be in the fight for multiple attacks. Now he's completely forced out. The Chaos Storm kicks once again, and he gets thumped down. 47 seconds on the clock, near 50 for anybody that drops, and Immortals can work with that time to find a Nexus if they can find more members.
Yeah, this could be the game. They have the super minion wave. They're pushing it in. Seraph is already down. It's a 5v4 now, and Immortals makes the play. Envy collapses too slow. We'll see if they can hold. It's going to be a miracle.
28 seconds onto Seraph. He's really the tank that's going to come in to deter this. He has the HP that Immortals need to cut through. Everybody else is going to drop like flies. Right now, Huni flashes in onto Ninja. They take down most of the crowd control. Hakuo falls next. There's the rest of it. And now Proxen can only do so much with a 1-2 punch. Envy falls, and their next is to follow. A 2-0 from Immortals, and it's going to be a 31-minute game. Immortals takes down Envy.
They make it happen. Gutsy Baron call there. Envy not respecting it. Seraph too far away in the bot lane. Ninja was actually much closer to the play than Seraph was, but he just didn't make the rotation. He continued to push out the wave. He needed to be there immediately. Huni was dead. Huni was in base, so this was potentially a 5v4 had they collapsed in time.